Hey everyone, it says here to write the point-slope form of the line satisfying the given conditions, and the given conditions are right here. The line passes through those 2 points. Then, after we do that, use the point-slope form of the equation to write the slope-intercept form of the equation. So it's asking for 2 different forms of the line, the point-slope form and the slope-intercept form. But I got to tell you, even if they didn't tell us to find the point-slope form, it would still want to use that, because anytime you're trying to write the equation of a line, if that's the instructions you're given, then the point-slope form is pretty handy to use. Now, what does the point-slope form look like? Well, it's right here. It looks like this. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. It's y sub 1 and x sub 1. Well, the m is the slope, so we've got to plug the slope into this little form here. Well, we don't know the slope. Well, don't worry, we have 2 points, so knowing 2 points, we can easily calculate the slope. But then there's also this x1, y1. What the heck is that? That's just a known point on the line. We're going to replace m, and we're going to replace x1, y1. The y and the x we're not going to replace. Those stay where they are. But what is x1, y1? Well, we've got 2 choices. We could use this as x1, y1, or this one is x1, y1. But I know I have to calculate the slope, so I'm going to make this one x1, y1, and this one x2, y2 for my slope formula when I calculate m. And then when I get ready to plug in x1, y1, I'm just going to go ahead and use that one. But if I felt like it, I could plug in this for x1, y1. It doesn't matter, just any known point. Okay, fine and well. So I'm going to plug those things in to determine the point-slope form. The slope-intercept form, that looks like this. So once we get the equation in the point-slope form, all we got to do is solve it for y to get it in the slope-intercept form. All right, so let's go ahead and start that process. Like I said, the first thing we have to do is find the slope, because this point-slope form needs that. So the slope is, recall, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if we go with this is our x1, y1, x2, y2, we have 18 minus 14 over 9 minus 7. And that's going to be 4 over 2. Well, 4 over 2 is 2. So now I know what goes right there. The slope is 2. And we're going to go ahead and keep the x1, y1 as 7 and 14. So when we do that, the equation is going to look like this. Y minus y1, well, y1 was 14, is equal to m, the slope, which is 2, times x minus x1, which is 7. All right, this is the point slope form of the line. And that's the first question that we have to answer. And so there's the answer to that. Now, to get the slope-intercept form, we just got to take this guy, and we got to solve it for y. Well, we know how to do that. To solve for y, the first thing we want to do is get rid of the parentheses, use the distributive property. So we're going to get y minus 14. Let's leave that y minus 14 where it is for now. Distribute the 2, we get 2x minus 14. Now I've got to add 14 to both sides, because I want to isolate the y. Do that, I get y by itself is equal to 2x. Well, 14 minus 14 goes away, so it's just y is equal to 2x. And so when there is no b, when there is no, well, let me put it this way, when b is 0, when the y-intercept is 0, you don't need to write plus 0. Just say y equals 2x. So this would be the slope-intercept form of the line.